Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be taking you through the command line interface. Okay, so the command line interface, it is a panel in a computer in which different text commands are written and then these commands are executed by the operating system. So if you don't want to interact with the graphical user interface, you can use the command line interface. Advantages of the command line interface. Uh, The first one is fast performance. If you know different commands, then your work will be easier since you can easily navigate through your computer compared to using graphical user interface. Graphical user interface is it's the icons. For example, it's the icons here that you see on my desktop. These are the graphical user interface. The second advantage is less memory. The command line interface uses less memory compared to graphical user interface. A graphical user interface uses high memory and it slows down the computer. Slow processor. The third one is slow processor can work. So you can run your command line interface using using any processor. The commands are executed fast and they also do not need extra processing power. So the fourth one is autocomplete. When you type commands in the command line user interface, then most of the commands are autocomplete by clicking on the tab button on the keyboard. I will show you guys how to go about this. The fifth one is row resolution monitor. Compared to the graphical user interface, the command line interface is text-based, so it can run well on low resolution screen. So disadvantages. The first one is error handling. If you write wrong commands by any typo, then it may delete any file or move the file to the wrong location. If you accidentally delete any file, then it creates a problem for you and maybe that file contains important information. And also in error handling, if you misspell a command, then the result will be an error after executing the command. So let me show you guys how to start using the command line interface. You come here to on your search bar, type CMD and press enter. Like as you can see, this small window is the command prompt. This is where you can you can write your commands and they'll be executed. Or also you can just click on any folder. For example, let us click on this folder. As you can see, this is a folder that contains a series called PowerBook 2. I hope you guys have seen this series. It's very awesome, by the way. So on this folder, you can just click. You come here, and then you just write CMD center. As you can see, we have opened a command prompt, but I will prefer for you guys to come here on the search bar and type CMD. This is the best way to open your command prompt. So as you can see here on our command prompt, let me try and increase this. As you can see here on our command prompt, this is called the current working directory. It is basically where you are on your computer. So I can show you various commands that you can use to navigate around our command prompt. So the first one will be, if for example, if you want to change a directory, let's say for example, I want to go to desktop, to my desktop. I will just type this command, change directory and desktop. Right now I'm in my desktop, and if I want to go back to my previous directory, I will type cd and two dots. Yeah. And if I want to go, okay, let me go back to my desktop. Okay. So if I want to go backwards twice, I will type cd dot dot then forward slash then dot dot. You can see I've gone back to twice to users. So okay, let us go back to the desktop. Okay, if I want to, okay, wait there. Okay. So for example, I want to list all the files and directories in my desktop. Let's do this. Desktop. For example, I want to list all the files and directories in my desktop. What I will do, I will come here and type a certain command, dir, which will list all the files and all the folders in my directory. So as you can see here in my desktop directory, I have seven files, and I have 8 directories. The directories have been, as you can see here, this abbreviation here. This one I used to show you that this one is a directory. This one is a directory. Eternals here. This one is another directory. Eurotrack is another directory. But for the files, there are no any abbreviation. They're just listed with numbers. I'll tell you more about this in my next tutorial. So, and I will also show you another way that I can use to clear my screen. So we're going to type this command cls, which is used to clear our screen. As you can see, everything is gone, and you can type any command that you want to. Okay, so for today, guys, oh, awesome. Sorry, let me show you how to go about using tab, whereby you can autocomplete. So, for example, let me list all the directories and files. For example, I want to go to this directory called eternals, this one. I want to go to this directory in my desktop. So so what I'm going to do, instead of writing the whole name, I can just change directory. Then I press E and then click tab. You see, so any directory that it's in my desktop, and it starts with the letter A. Once you click tab, you can be able to navigate through those directories. So you can choose any directory that you want to go through. If I want to go to directory eternals, I will press tab. If I want to go to Eurotrack, we press and tab again, like that. So for us that we want to go to eternals, just click tab, then enter. Let me show you another example. For example, I want to go to this directory called photo. So what I will do, I'll write change directory and press P, then tab photo, as you can see. Or if I want to go to PowerBook 2 Ghost Season 2 Episode 6, I will press tab again. As you can see, it has changed changed the directory again. If I want to, for example, if I want to go back, you can just press tab again. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. I hope to see you guys on my next tutorial. Thank you.